Hey everybody, welcome to Home with the Halsteads and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're not going to be cooking, but we're going to be talking about getting ready for the holidays. I don't know about you, but when I have company coming, I like to spruce things up and I do a little extra cleaning. And the other day I was wiping down all of my kitchen cabinets and guess what? I found little scuff marks around the edges of my island here. So you know what I did? I did what I always do. I went to my workroom and I found my furniture touch-up markers. So today I'm going to show you how I use these furniture touch-up markers. I ordered them from Amazon. They come in different colors. And there's also a little stick. It's a touch-up filler stick. And I learned to do this from the furniture company that I buy my furniture from. So everybody gets scratches on their furniture and we get all upset and we think, well, it's ruined, we're gonna have to throw it away, we're gonna have to buy new. No, we don't do that at our house. So anyway, come with me as I show you how I'm going to touch up my island right here. I bet you didn't know anything was wrong with it, did you? I'll meet you on the floor. Okay, y'all, I'm down on my hands and knees and I'm going to try to show y'all what I'm doing here. First of all, I have some painter's tape and I'm going to put it on the floor at the bottom of my island so hopefully I don't get paint or marker on my floor. And next I have a furniture touch-up marker. I talked to you about this a few minutes ago, and this is what I use to do touch-up around the edges of my furniture where I have, where the mop has hit it or it's been scuffed up. So now I'm just taking this painter's tape and I'm going to put it as close as I can to the island. And I didn't quite get that close enough, so I'm going to put another little piece there because I sure don't want to get it on my floor. I think it would come up. I could get it up, but that would be just another job that I would have to do, and I don't want to do any more down here on my hands and knees than possible. I'm on two towels. I've got my knees resting on two towels so that I don't hurt them either. So now I'm going to take my marker and I'm just going to take it and mark it like that, and you can see everywhere that there are scuff marks. And like I said, we don't intentionally do this, but through the years and through the days and months as we use our homes and our furniture and things like that, it gets scarred and marred. I think that's a word. And so from time to time, I'll just take a furniture marker pen and I'll just go along and just lightly touch up. Here's some over here. Let me turn the camera around so maybe you can see. You see my towels? See this right here? This is pretty bad, so I'm just going to touch that up. I've got a little place on one of my coffee tables down at the bottom. I've got an old china cabinet that down at the bottom, it's kind of scarred up, and I know it's just from where the mop has continuously hit it and taken it off. So I'm going to let that dry, and when it does, I'll just peel that tape off, and look, it looks like it's been freshly painted. This is my china cabinet that I have had ever since I got married, so it's 57 years old, and we use it now in our breakfast room because I have different furniture in my dining room. But you can tell that I have taken care of it. It was very inexpensive when we bought it. I think we paid $250 for it, and we're thrilled to get it. But you can see down here at the bottom where the foot is, or the leg of it, see how that is scarred up, and I know that is nothing in the world but from sweeping and the vacuum cleaner and mopping, and
So I'm going to try to touch it up. Now, when you start dealing with lighter furniture, it's a little trickier. So it may not be the exact color. I always try a spot in the back so that I don't just make a huge mess. But anyway, I'm going to try it and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, I'm going to do the best that I can here. I am dealing with some shadows, so have mercy on me because, you know, I do all the filming and I do everything myself, so it's kind of difficult and I can see the shadows right now. But I've got this pen. I'm using oak. I think this is a maple china cabinet, or the color, the finish is maple, but I tested it and it wasn't real good. So this is going to be wet and it's going to be probably a little bit darker, but I'm just going to lightly stroke this, and let's see if we can make a difference in the foot or the leg of this china cabinet. Just going to lightly do it, and it'll be wet and it'll dry, so it'll look a little better, but I think anything will help. You always want to go lighter rather than darker. How's that looking? It's looking a little bit darker, isn't it? But I think it'll still look better once it dries than it did all scuffed up. Black is the easiest to work with. So you can just, like I said, you can just try whatever you have. I'm going to take my towel right here. Ouch. That hurt my knee. Took it out from under my knee. Just going to rub that a little bit and see how that works. Like I said, that looks a little bit darker and you can tell it, but I think, honest to goodness, once it dries, I don't think people will be able to tell it. They're not going to be looking down at the bottom of my furniture anyway. And also, I think that it would be more noticeable if I left it scratched up. So like I said, black is easiest to work with, but you can work with these other colors. And I'll swing my camera around if I can in just a minute and let you see this side that I'm working on. I should have shown it to you before I started coloring it or painting it. So now I'll just wipe that off like that. Let me swing it around and see. See, that looks pretty good. Sure looks better than it did. And I apologize for all of the, let me see what we're going to go in here, if I can do this a little bit better and get down here so that you can see it. There we go. That looks a little better. I need to work on that little spot right over there a little bit. And then come on up here and kind of blend it in. But that, you get the gist of what's going on and what I'm trying to do.
I'm happy to be up off the floor. You're probably happy for me to be up off the floor. I hope you've enjoyed our video today. I hope you've learned something. Share with me what you do when you find little scratches on your furniture and how you repair it, or if you don't repair it, or just let it be. And it's fine if you do, it's fine if you do. I do want to show you up closer the little marker that I use. This is it. I hope you can see it. It's a furniture touch-up marker, and again, I ordered these off of Amazon. I'm not advertising for this, but it's just what I use. Have a blessed day. Don't forget to share our videos. I'll see you again really, really soon.